expect many of my readers have broken their own rules at some point in their life. I know that I have. It hasn't happened many times, however it happens. We humans have an ability to lie to ourselves and convince ourselves it's the truth. How does that happen? Why do we create rules in the first place? I associate rules to our core values, things that if we saw others doing unspeakable acts, we would condemn them. Maybe we think no one will notice. If that's the case, why bother? Rules are guidelines we operate within. A code of conduct, if you will. Then there is the camp that feels that rules are to be broken. That's how we make things better and improve on them. I say bunk to that. So where do you keep these rules? Are they written down, or do they just reside in our minds and show up when we notice that we crossed our own line? Something to ponder. Goals and resolutions are a whole other matter, and they aren't rules. Statistics tell us that 90% of New Year's resolutions are broken within 7 days. These break our own rules usually happen at times of high stress. We may have been hurt and feel vindictive only later to regret the decision to lash back. The cashier has given you too much change, and you shrug it off knowing perhaps the shortage might have to come from their pay. You had too much to drink and you got behind the wheel last night. Let's face it, we have more rules than we can shake a stick at. To say I would never do that is a very definitive. My father always told me that never is a very long time. I believe he was right. I know I like a good night sleep, so playing by the rules helps in snoozing department. Even when it's a gray area, it starts to gnaw at me. I think you will agree. It's an awful feeling. No one is perfect. We all have warts on us. It's acknowledging our mental conflicts and taking a second look before we do what we know we shouldn't do. I'm not your conscience. I'm just asking you to make your decisions based on your conscience. Personal or business, it makes no difference. If you're going to have a set of rules, write them down and abide by them.